Sentinel supports dust and air quality monitoring. The instruments can be at a noise monitor location or standalone. In general, the functionality for dust and air quality is the same as for noise, with a few exceptions which will be described in this video. Alerts can be set up to inform you when particulate or air quality levels have exceeded a set limit. And the sensors will be displayed in the real-time control app and Sentinel overview application, and also on the stakeholder web at your discretion. The sensors are set up and alerts configured in the Sentinel setup application. Dust and air quality data will also be recorded and available for reporting, and you can see examples in the Output tab. Generally, two types of data will be recorded: the total suspended particles and the particulate matter in regards to size measured in micrometers. NOx is shown in ppb or parts per billion. All of the Sentinel applications will be able to display dust levels in real time with 5-minute intervals. In the real-time control application, the dust and air quality monitor is represented by a coloured square. The square is small and at the bottom left of the noise level icon if it's the same location as the noise monitor. And hovering the mouse over the icon will give the most recent real-time reading, and it will change colours to indicate different levels of dust and particles. And the data will also be displayed in the info panel for the monitor if an alert is set up. The information can optionally be displayed to the public via the stakeholder web. You can decide whether or not to make that available. Clicking the monitor with the mouse will display all summarized information. Also, clicking on it will make the historical information available in the graph, as well as real-time data for that location. You can use the checkboxes down the bottom to display the air quality and dust levels in the historic graph. It can then identify trends and times of high levels of dust and poor air quality. Depending on what parameters are measured determines what can be selected. You can select noise or vibration or dust or air quality depending on what is installed at the monitoring location. For dust, TSP and PM can be selected individually or together. And you'll see a similar arrangement on the client overview page. Levels for air quality and dust are shown by hovering the mouse, and detailed real-time and historical data when the monitor is clicked on with the mouse. And in the output section, now that you have this data, it can be selected for reporting in the same way as for noise, by pressing Data Export for Excel. And in particular, page 2 of the data export panel will allow you to include dust and air quality data as part of the report output. Also in the setup section, you can see the details for the hardware that is measuring the dust and air quality levels. And by going to the alerts section, review existing alerts and create new ones, again in the same manner as you would do for noise. You can see that a specialized dust alert is one of the options for new alerts. On the thresholds page, it is where you can set the limits, and this means that if the average for the time window is exceeded by the amount set, an alert will be generated. Some knowledge in regards to what constitutes average and excessive dust levels in the area must be had in order to create a logical alert. And these alerts will then appear in the real-time control app, allowing you to quickly respond to possible dust issues. Looking at a dust alert in the real-time control app, and the exceedance level per cubic meter has peaked in the 5-minute monitoring period. And the user can also access a report with more details about the nature of the alert and the parameters and the environment. This concludes the overview on dust and air quality sensors as part of the Sentinel environment monitoring software.